I'll wait till it dies and then I'll get a new phone. But yeah, I remember when it first came out, like the battery for the game was terrible. You're basically losing at least what was it, 1% a minute, I think. After the first round of security updates, it kicked into like 1% a minute. So basically, you had about an hour and a half on your phone before you had to recharge it. Okay, so 48, I think we're high enough to actually finish out this log. William Basilis and second cohort Hoplomachus. Hoplomachai. Hoplomachai. Alright, we want Northern Thanalin. I'm gonna guess it's Blue Fog. Mom loves the Samsung. I bought a Galaxy S9 Edge. Now she doesn't care about you. So you gave her the phone and now she doesn't care that you exist. Yeah, sometimes that happens. Blue Fog. It's right where I am. Basilisk, I think they're just up over here. Yeah, I have the 5S, so I'm thinking about getting the... When this one dies, I'll probably end up getting the 8, because I'm sure the 8 has dropped in price. Apparently there's not much difference between the 7 and 8, depending on what you're doing. Did you just try to take my kill? Silly bard. She sleeps with the phone. Well, that's a good thing. It's a good sign that she likes the phone you got her. Oh, Artax, get over here. Please don't AoE while that thing's next to you. Flame Sergeant Dalvad. It looks kind of like No Face from Spirited Away. Except it has multiple faces instead of just one. Oh, I didn't wait long enough. That's fine. My Chocobo will kill it. See? Chocobo killed it. 2 of 5. 3 of 5. Come on now, I hit him before the timer was up. Alright, you dead now. Davag the mob eat. Huh? Hey, somebody bought my strength too. Yeah, that looks like that looks like a mob you'd go hunting for. If I don't have a hunt for it, I'm not gonna bother with it. Never did figure out much of the whole hunting thing. Like I did it a little bit in Heaven's Word. Yeah, Daveg. I'm assuming he's a hunt like a hunt bounty. Like one of the bounty hunts, but I never did a lot of the hunting for that. I did a little bit in Heaven's Word, to get some of the gear before I realized that it was super easy to just go to Stormblood and buy it from a merchant. You stay. Hey, didn't I tell you to stay with me? Okay, now kill it. Wait for it. Oh, material hunting. You petrified my chocobo. Boom. There's the basilisks. Ah, what's the last one? Eastern Lenoskia. Second cohort Hoplamakas. Hoplamakai. Hoplamakai. It's gotta be Wineport. It's gotta be up top. Up in the north where the base is. I know that one. Yep, up here. I do in the Anima book. I have the quest for it somewhere. Somewhere. That one. I have the summoner one. I got the first one. So... Oh, it's not in here. It's in one of my retainers inventories. I got the first one before I finished the first one because the Anima turns into the Zodiac. But then I have this one, so funny enough, all I need for this is like one more piece. Because I have to take the book and the 4 materials to the guy. I only need like one more of the materials. Of course, you need tomestones for it. And at the time, I didn't have a lot of tomestones. This guy's got Rampart. Gonna have to get Charter. Because when I first saw, like when I first ran into the blacksmith guy that you do that series of quests for, I thought it was really cool. And I was like, oh, you know, I want to get this great weapon. And then I realized that it's not really a great weapon anymore because there's 2 expansions. So I double checked with my guild and they're like, yeah, because a lot of people were doing those too. They were doing like the Zodiac weapons, the Anima weapons, stuff like that. I was like, oh, well, are they still viable weapons? They're like, no, those are strictly for glamoring, because glamour is endgame. And this was after I'd only been playing for like a month, so even my guild back 6 months ago, Denny, told me that glamoring was what you do at endgame. So you're not the first one to tell me that. And be confused as to why I have never glamored anything yet. I do like this armor. It's kind of plain, but I mean, it's okay Paladin armor. I want that Oathkeeper sword. That's what I want. The Byakko Stone Sword. Doesn't Byakko have all the good weapons now? I haven't run Byakko. I've seen the fight. It looks complicated. It's probably not after you've run it a couple times, but there's a big death claw. Oh, that's not a death claw, that's a hell's claw. Okay. Silly robot. Oh, it is 9 o'clock. I need 2 more of these guys. These Hoplomachus. Hoplomachus. Empire Paladin. Because they can't be Paladin. That would be wrong. Paladins are good and virtuous and all about their justice and tradition. It's an item that you buy on the Eureka NPC that gives the summoner and scholar books the Bahamut wing effect. Oh, is that where you get that? I haven't done Eureka yet, but I've seen that. I've seen that effect where it gives the where the book has the wings. I just saw it the other day, and I was like, I really want that. I don't care how much it is. I need to find it, and I want it. Even though the Bahamut looks I don't want to say silly, but he does kind of look silly. The eggy version that you summon. Hey, there you are. You're my last kill. Get over here. Summoner's a lot of fun. That's actually what I did main story quest with. The bonus is, what I was doing was because I was doing main story quest with Summoner, anytime I ran into somewhere where I had to do a dungeon and had that 15 minute to half hour wait. That's all of them, isn't it? Yep, that's everything. Bump on a log, gladiator. We're gonna go to Gridania. Go get the ring I can't put on yet. Yeah, Summoner I like a lot. The class quests were kind of difficult later on. Oh, you don't like the 14 Summoner? You could always play a Scholar. They level at the same time. Scholar's just a healer. Or, if you... there's a guy on YouTube named Larry Czar, who has a Basically series where he does funny summaries of all of the classes. And he describes Scholar as a DPS class. And this is Eos, and Eos is the healer. But you're a DPS class. So, it's just funny. And almost an entire... I like the real one. Oh, you mean because Garuda looks like a chicken and your Titan looks like a chicken nugget? The the chicken and the chicken nugget. Ooh. One of these days, maybe when I'm done, when I get Paladin to 70, I'll, dang it. Okay. Maybe once I get Paladin to 70, I think I'll, the Ifrit does look like a chili pepper. I will definitely say yes, that the Ifrit does look like a chili pepper. Yeah, I think when I'm done with Paladin, or when we get it to when I get it to 70, I'm gonna go ahead and get back into some of the main story, because we're a couple patches behind. Like I think main story wise I'm up to 4.2 and then stopped. So I have like 4.25. I might not even be as far as 4.2. Whatever this is. There's so many quests for the in-between. Who's Miss Bella? She's a human with a feather in her head. And she's a monk. Monk? Yes, monk. Oh, crap. That's a conjurer, not a white mage. I might be a little hosed. Oh no, I'm good. Alright. Totally good. Danny, you missed somebody asking about Black Mage last night. I told them it was awesome. Actually, I said I haven't played a whole lot of... Yeah, you could do that. The easiest way to level Summoner is level Scholar first. I did it the other way around. Because I was doing main story, I leveled Summoner. Because it had been a long time since I played an MMO, so I did not want to be healing all the time. And I didn't need to insta-queue, because the only time because I was doing main story, I wanted to make sure that I had plenty of time doing the stuff that I needed for the story. Sure you do. You love Black Mage. It is your favorite class, like Bard. Can't be that bad. I like the weird magic mechanic, but that's me. So when you get to 50, you get like Enochian and ley lines and all that other stuff I don't know anything about yet. Makes you do more damage. That's all I know about it. I hate Spriggans. They're like the bane of my existence. I hate those things. Make me so angry. Wait, I'm playing the wrong class to be angry. Waiting for Geomancer. Yeah. I heard about that. Actually I just heard about that the other day. That guy was talking about Mione. Has a video about that a lot of people think Geomancer is the next class to come out. Because of the references to it in Stormblood and a couple other places. I'd be all for Geomancer. I love the Geomancer before. You know it's going to be a healer though, right? Probably. Because I mean, you're short healers. Yes, by support, we mean healer. Bard. Bard is a support class. Bard is totally a support class. When I play Bard, everyone's got crit all the time. As long as we're midway through 50. See, I know that, like, there was all the clues about the Geomancer. I wasn't sure if they were going to do it, though. Only because... only because the White Mage story went so far into, like, talking to the elements and stuff. So, like, I think it's a valid point, and I think they should do Geomancer, because Geomancer would be a really cool new support class. Yeah, I know. You think it's not really that our Bard's not really a Bard. This is what we got. Archer Bard. I really enjoy when there's a Bard in the party, and I'm a healer. I never have to worry about mana, ever. What do you think you're doing, dude? Not the Harpy Bard, the Archer Bard. I don't need any of this loot. This is way below my level. I still like Copperbell Mines. It's not Stasha. Stasha is a great dungeon. I will give it that. It is a great dungeon, especially for teaching people the player. Yeah, I'm the Bard of my data center. You've seen me. All the way to 70. Stasha is a great dungeon for beginning out and kind of showing you how the dungeon system works in the game. Show you the interaction between the MMOs. Or, well, the interaction in an MMO between the different party members. Oh, you know what? There's one thing that I don't think I've ever brought up in any streaming of 14 is the, that teacher guy. So before you start any dungeon, there's an instructor for your role, basically, that you have to go through. And they teach you about, if you're DPS, they teach you about making sure that you kill ads, so that your tank doesn't get overwhelmed, or... What are you guys doing over there? Why are you guys pulling things we're not ready for? Yeah, I'm the bard on our data center. I'm amazing. You've seen it. I'm a great bard. But yeah, in order to, when you first get to, like, I think it's 15, 16, something like that, there's a guy that you have to go talk to. And he teaches you about your role. And then every time you pick a class that has a different role, you have to go talk to him again. So that you can learn how to tank, learn how to heal, learn how to DPS. Once you do it 3 times, you're done. What XP? Oh, there was a ring that gives you more XP, wasn't there? Somewhere. Man, I need to get rid of that ring. That needs an upgrade. Okay, does everybody know what they're doing? Yeah? Okay. Well, and then there's also the, yeah, I'm just gonna stand here and eat some food. Bloop. Kabloom! Well, and then they had that thing going on where if you were below 60, you were getting increased XP. It was like on a time limit or something. It was like a couple weeks. Okay, killed him. I love that sound. All the aggro triggering. Oh, enmity. It's not aggro in Final Fantasy 14. It's enmity. I will forever say aggro. Okay, once it has 2 stacks of cleave, you can go ahead. I have enough aggro. Why is my monk running over there? What is she doing? Translation of enmity is hate. I'm gonna say aggro. Yeah, exactly. Well, that and like the game I played as an MMO for so many years used the term aggro, so that's what I'm used to. I will call it aggro. I will try to remember that it's called enmity in this game, but I'm pretty sure I will call it aggro forever. Funny enough, speaking of enmity translating into hate, or being a synonym for hate, I'm pretty sure that the other MMO I played a lot, which was Old Republic, Star Wars Old Republic, which is basically WoW with lightsabers. I think they actually call their, instead of calling it aggro, I think they actually called it hate. Just flat out called it hate. In Old Republic. It was like, get the hate of the mobs. It could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's what it was called. That's how they said it there. That game was a little different though because it was well, it was four-person dungeons, but at the same time you didn't have, while you had the traditional roles, you didn't really have them affected the same way that no stuff does. So like in this game, or in WoW, or in City of Heroes, or any of the hundreds of other MMOs I've played over the years. Well, let's say dozens of MMOs I've played over the years. Broke up the magic. Forgot what I was saying. Oh, yeah, so any other MMO for the most part, you're gonna run into, you have your tanks, you have your healers, you have your DPS, and once a tank like grabs hate or aggro or whatever you want to call it, you're okay. It basically will stay on your tank for a while. And even in this, like, the enmity system is a little different than more traditional MMOs because you're 3-player combinations, nice.